How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Normal Wednesday. So, whatever you guys got.
What role do you see for Nick Gates? What can he do? Where is he at?
Yeah, we'll put him out there. I think he's improved every day since he's been out there. He looks ready to go. We'll see where that takes him. Just keep competing, and whenever his number's called, be ready.
You look at him more at guard or center?
We repped him at both.
Could he play tackle, or you want him inside?
He can play all spots, but we've really worked him more at center and guard. Getting back here. I know he played tackle. But
Is he physically able to play in a game right now?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's why we're doing. Yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing. Yep.
What do you think of the comeback he's made? How impressed are you with the comeback he has made?
Oh, phew. It's impressive. I mean, so many surgeries and so much rehab, and you saw him when I first got here, and just a testament to the young man. Takes a lot of perseverance to go through what he's been through and to be out here. Impressive young man.
It's been a while since the New York teams had winning seasons. What have you noticed from the atmosphere around you? Not just at the games, but in the area in general.
I can only really speak at the games. The games have been great. I get in my car and drive home and drive here. I don't really do anything else. But the fans.
You don't bump into people ever?
Unless it's in my driveway or when I'm walking into the building. I'd just say out, when you're going out on the field, the fan support, even down in Jacksonville, how, I said it was unbelievable after the game. It was just, again, very thankful for the opportunity that we have. We appreciate the support. And they've been great.
Geno Smith's obviously been around a long time now. Has it surprised you what he's been able to do this year?
No, I never get surprised by players. I think every player is in their own unique situation. I think he's playing really good football. He's playing top-level football at the quarterback position. Watching him play all these games, he's making great decisions. He's accurate with the football. He's leading the team down to score a bunch of points. He's really done a fantastic job.
What do you know, if anything, about his start here?
Not much. Yeah, not much.
Brian, a lot of talk lately about the Giants being an elite football team in this league. Do you think you're an elite football team, or how else would you characterize your club right now?
1 week at a time. Yeah, we just try to work hard, get ready to play in the next game, do the things we need to do to improve, which I say there's plenty of them, and leave it all on the table when we go out there on Sunday, but make sure we fill it all up right now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and be consistent.
Brian, is Shane Lemieux getting any closer?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a possibility he can play this year?
I don't want to forecast. He's getting better.
Do you allow yourself to be a fan of the league at all in terms of the Giants and Seahawks were looked at the start of this season as two teams that probably weren't going to do much, and now this week they're the NFL game of the week. Do you allow yourself to be a fan of that kind of thing?
Not really. No. Just, again, it's such a week-to-week league. 1 week you could be here, the next week you could be here. You try to stay consistent, try to focus on the things you can control, and then go out there and play well.
Brian, you can't go much further away to play a game in Seattle, in this country.
There you go.
Unless you go to London.
There you
Will that the way you guys handle that opposite direction, but do you think that can help? This is a pretty long trip.
Yeah, I mean, we just play them where they show up, and we've had these last 4 weeks. We flew to London, came back, played a home game, flew down to warm weather Jacksonville, now fly to Seattle. I mean, whatever they are on the schedule, we play, and we try to do the best job we can as a staff to prepare the players, whether that's give them a little bit more rest, change up a practice schedule, talk about hydration. The other day I had Lee Weiss come up and talk about, just the beginning part of the week on Monday to get ready for Sunday and start early with it, just like we did when we went to London. So each week's a different week and presents its own challenges.
When we spoke to Mike Kafka last Thursday, he basically confirmed that you were being more careful with Daniel on designed runs because of the ankle. After what we saw Sunday, is it fair to assume that the ankle thing is
Yeah, he's good.
completely over?
Yeah, he's good. Yep.
Brian, what's impressed you about Daboll?
That he he loves the game of football. He's a really good teammate. He's smart, and he gives great effort. Those things are very important. Obviously, we knew he was talented. I think his intangibles have been very good for us, and they're going to need to continue to be.
Is the pursuit of the running back, way downfield, 50-yard run?
Yeah.
Does that, resonate in a film room?
Sure, yeah, but I think, again, we preach all the time, 11 hats to the ball. Everyone's job is to hustle and make sure that we get the ball carrier down and, live to see another day, whether it's a long run or not. All those guys do a good job of giving great effort. And that's what we want to do. We want to give great effort, whether that's on offense, defense, and the kicking game. And I know the play you're talking about, it was a good effort play.
I mean, not everyone has the speed to do that. Not just effort, right? You got to get
Well,
there.
yeah, everybody's different. Everybody's different. So, yeah, he's obviously a talented player, but I've seen a lot of talented players in this league that weren't in this league for a long time.
Brian,
And
as you
some
look
of those-
at
some-
as you look
go
at
ahead.
the left guard spot,
Yeah.
Zudu, got a lot of action on
Mhm.
Sunday. He had that pattern grading out actually pretty well. So like, how have you seen him kind of improve? I know he had some hiccups early. Where has he gotten better?
Really, every aspect of his game. You don't see it obviously when he's not playing, but each week he gets a little better on the show teams. Does a good job in individual. Still, young player, still got a long way to go. But I think Bobby and Tony have done a good job. And credit to Josh, he's done a good job of keeping his eye on just getting better day by day.
On some of those plays where Daniel will fake to a back and then roll out and run himself, he's faking out cameramen. I mean, is that something he's particularly good at, just those fakes and getting the defense going the wrong way?
Well, that's his job, on some of those plays. Some of them are read plays. He's got to make quick decisions based off of different defenders. But, yeah, it's just something that you work on in practice. He's good at it, or we wouldn't be doing it,
Has the Seahawks running game become more dynamic with Kenneth Walker in there?
It's been dynamic. This guy's a good player, though. He's a special player. We looked at him in the draft, really liked him. Productive, obviously, at Michigan State. Has all the qualities you look for in a good back. He's got quickness. He's got good vision. He's got good patience. He can take it to the distance. I've been very impressed with him watching on tape.
Brian, how do you assess the play of Hudson and Myarick so far, and especially with their points now that Bellinger's out?
Yeah, smart, tough, dependable guys that know what to do. We ask them to do quite a bit. I think they've continued to improve since they've been here. Still got a ways to go, but I feel confident when they go in the game, they know what to do.
Brian, Daniel was named Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC. Will you say something too? Do you go up to him and compliment him, or is it just a matter of, here we go, this is part of the process? No,
obviously you say congratulations, and I think those are special awards for any player. I think that any player would say they're team awards too. This is such a team sport, but certainly you say congratulations on the achievement that he had for the week. I thank all the other guys too for helping him out. You need everybody else for a quarterback too.
Is he practicing today? Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to answer you, Bob.
I'm sorry.
With Daniel.
Jordan, you didn't have to answer me.
One second. When I tell you, obviously you heard me talk about turnovers was some topic with him. You've answered plenty of questions. What do you think when I tell you he's only turned the ball over 4 times in 7 games?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Trying to eliminate turnovers. He touches the ball on every play. There's a wide variety of reasons to turn the ball over. And I think that his decision-making process has been very good. We need to continue to improve on that. He's kept 2 hands on the ball in the pocket. Again, sometimes they're just going to make a really good play to defense. But I think, he's practiced with good habits. It's something you got to work on each week because each week it's a different challenge. This defensive line does a good job of getting the ball off quarterbacks.
Brian, did you coach him any particular techniques or emphasis on
when he's scrambling, how to protect the ball, because he's run a lot. He does not fumble this year. Has not.
Yeah, no, I think I give credit to Shea. He's worked with these guys since he's been here. He does a lot of different drills, running drills, passing drills, 2 hands on the ball. He's done a really good job with them.
Will Kadarius or Kenny do anything today?
No.
Let me try again, O'Shane.
There you go. That's what I figured you meant. He will not.